Hello students, myself Gayatri Sachin. We are studying the topic number system. In that, let's start with the Roman numbers. If you want to find our videos quickly, search as Gayatri Sachin, and if you like our videos, please share and subscribe. Before starting with the Roman numbers, whatever the numbers we use day to day life, like 0, 1, 2 kind of things, so many numbers we use. Do you know how do we call them? We call them as Hindu Arabic numbers. Okay, how many Hindu Arabic numbers are there in total? See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the 10 numbers which we call as Hindu Arabic numbers, and we are using all these numbers in day to day life. And further numbers, are we using only these numbers? No, we on building based on these numbers further numbers. Like if we want to 10, how do we write? We use 1 0 10. We want 11 means 1 1 11. We want 1000 means 1 000 0 1000. Like that we go on building the numbers based on these 10 numbers. Okay, in the same way, in the Roman number system also, there are certain numbers or symbols, what we can say. There are certain numbers or symbols. Let us study about those symbols now. Okay, these are the Roman numbers and these are the Hindu Arabic numbers. I have made a chart here to understand how we recognize and how we call them as. Let's see. Okay, these are the Roman numbers and we write in the English capital letters like this. And what are the values of those? Let's start studying. Okay, what is this? This is I. I stands for 1. What is the value of I? 1. This is V. So what is the value of V? This is 5. This is X. What is the value of X? This is 10. Then L. L means 50. C. C means 100. D. D means 500. M. M means 1000. These are the 7 symbols, or these are the 7 Roman numbers that we use to study Roman number. Then how to write the other numbers? Okay, let's learn how to write the numbers in the Roman number system. Before we study the writing numbers, let's see certain rules. Here we have to follow this certain rules so that we will come to know how to write Roman numbers. Okay, let's start with the rules. Rule number 1, what it says: when a Roman numeral is repeated one after another, we add their values to get the number. See here, I. How I have written? I means what? 1. See, I. In Hindu Arabic number, if at all I write 1 means what it becomes? 111 means 111 it becomes. But here this will not happen. What happens? We have to we add their values. Here we are adding their values. Okay, see, I means 1 plus 1 plus 1. We have to add equals to 3. If at all I write like this, its value is 3. Okay, next rule. If a larger number is written left of the smaller number, then add. This is what, for simplification, I have made it as large plus small rule. Okay, if a larger number comes before and after that the smaller number comes, means we have to add those numbers. See, for example, this is V. V stands for 5 and I stands for 1. So this is bigger one and these two are smaller ones. Anyway, we have come to know we have to add these values to get the number. This is 5. In front of this bigger value, 2 smaller values have come, means we have to add. What they have written? We have to add. See, 5 plus 1 equals to 7. Okay, next, coming to the third rule, what it says: if a smaller number is written left of the larger number, then subtract. Here what happened in the second rule, larger number is written left of the smaller number. Okay, here the larger number is written first. In the next rule, what it says, smaller number is written left of the larger number. See here, first we are writing the larger number, to the left of that we are writing the smaller number. Then what we have to do, we have to subtract. In the larger number we have to subtract the smaller number to get the values. We can call this as small minus large rule, but anyway we have to subtract from large from small. Okay, this here, see here, this is I and this is V. V is 5 and I is 1. See here, larger number, and behind that, left to that, I have written a smaller number, means I have to subtract 1 from 5. 5 minus 1 equals to 4. We write 4 in the Roman number like this. And coming to the next rule, what it says, I, X, C, M letters can be repeated up to maximum of 3 times only. These 4 letters can be written maximum of 3 times only. Okay, see which are those numbers, I, X, C, M. I, X, C, M. 1, 10, 100 and 1000. See, it's very easier for us to remember. 1, 10, 100 and 1000. These 3 numbers can be repeated maximum of 3 times. Means whenever I want to write 30, how I can write? X, X, X. That is equal to, anyway we have to add 10 plus 10 plus 10, that is equals to 30. Okay. Next, coming to the next rule, VLD should be used only once. VLD should be used only once, means 5, 50, 500 can be used only once. They cannot be repeated. Okay, VLD should be used only once. Whereas 1, 10, 100, 1000 can be used 3 times. 5, 50, 500 can be used only once. Okay. Next, see here, when for example, I am taking an example for this one. 10 means, if at all I write 5 plus 5, anyway we can add, no? 5, 5, no, this is wrong. How I have to write? 10 is equal to X I have to write. V I cannot write, anywhere we cannot write like this. Okay. Next, coming to the next rule, what happens? A symbol of smaller value can be written to the left of the symbol of the larger value only once. Okay, see, whenever we are using symbol of smaller value written to the left of the symbol of the larger value. See here, what the 6th rule says, a symbol of smaller value can be written to the left of the symbol of larger value. See here, where we did, see here we have written the symbol of smaller value left to the value of the bigger value. This is bigger one, this is smaller one. I have used only once here. See, the rule is saying the same thing here. What it is? A symbol of the smaller value can be written to the left of the symbol of the larger value only once. See here, I have used only once. See, when I want to write 3, I can write 3 is equal to how much? IV. Anyway, whenever I have written a symbol of smaller value left to the larger value, I can subtract these two. 5 minus 2 equals to 3. We cannot write like this. This is wrong. I have to write how? Anyway, I can be repeated 3 times. I have to write I. Okay? See, I have to write I. This is I, not 1. Don't get confused. I only. I have to write. This is wrong. Whenever smaller symbol can be used, means it is only once we can use, not more than once. Okay. 7th rule says V and L cannot be used for subtraction. Okay. V and L. What are V and L? V is 5, L is 50. These cannot be used for subtraction. Whenever I want to write 50, I cannot write LC because C is 100, L is 50. 100 minus 50 is equal to 50. I cannot write like this. This is wrong. Whenever I want to write 50, L is equal to 50. I had to write like that only. Whenever I want to write 5 means V, X, I cannot write. Okay, like that. Then 8th rule says there is no symbol for 0 in Roman number. This is very much important. There is no symbol for 0 in Roman number. There is no symbol. We have to combine the numbers and we have to add and we have to get whenever zeros come. We can by combining we will get the numbers. There is no particular symbol for 0 in Roman numbers. These are the rules that we have to keep in mind when we are going to write the Roman numbers. Okay.